Hi guys, welcome to Light Convos with me, Janet Lulonde. This is the second episode of this podcast, and it is the very first episode that I'm hosting a guest. This guest is very special to me because he is my dad. I will let him introduce himself.
Hello everybody, thank you for having me. My name is David Osasia Mkonambi, resident Transoya, Kitale. A particular village of mine is called Kiminini, Katakafa.
That is nice. I've hosted him because I know we learn from the best. He's the eldest, and he has brought us up well. And I think the wisdom he's going to talk to us, as this title of this podcast is Light Conversations, and it is going to be a light conversation. So let's get right into it. So Dad, you know, after school, most parents, they release their children to the world. What would you advise us? How should we live with people when we go out here?
Thank you very much for having me. No, when you are in school, when you are moving out, you are at a vulnerable stage.
Yeah.
You go out knowing that you are going in the wilderness.
Yeah.
You have left your parents.
Yeah.
Now you are going to meet people of different character.
Yeah.
These are people who will shape your future. But at the very start, the first one you look at first is your parents.
Yeah.
Those are the very first people who you grew up with from the day one you were born. They have brought up you up, and you have known their character.
Yeah.
When you move out and you are going out, you know you have a base.
Yeah.
Now you are meeting people from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Some with impossible money.
Yeah.
Some who are from a very humble background,
Yeah.
including yourself.
Sure.
So you pick these people, you look at them, look at the background.
Yeah.
Are they going to add value to your life
Yeah.
or not?
Yeah.
You have your sense to look at people and decide what type of person you want to be in the future.
Yeah.
Because you have learned in school, when you are moved out, you are meeting people with different background. Now you choose somebody who will add value to your life.
Yeah.
Somebody who will give you something to copy on, to build on, so that the future can be bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is nice. That is very wise. Another thing that I wanted you to talk to us about is what would you advise us about shortcuts in life? You know, most of us, when you go out here and we want quick money, so what would you advise us about shortcuts in life?
In life, since you are in school, we know if you make a shortcut, you can't trace back where you come from.
Yeah.
So in life, you have to move on. You start from the known, and then you explore the unknown.
Yeah.
So shortcuts, normally, they are never the best way to move in life.
Yeah.
You start from somewhere and grow from where you are. Somebody who meets you when you have moved to a certain stage, you can trace back and know where you started and where you are at the moment.
Yeah.
Shortcuts, normally you never know where you went wrong.
Yeah.
When you hit some hurdles, you can't go back to the problem where you got in a problem, and then you correct from there and move on.
Yeah.
So I would advise you that shortcuts are not the best way to move in life. Start slow, start small, grow, and then you move on and acquire what you want. But you can, from where you are, you can trace back and say, I was at this point, I did this and that. This is where I'm now at the moment.
Yeah.
So shortcuts in life are
They're
not the best.
Yeah, and they usually say easy come, easy
Easy
go.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is nice. So another thing, it's about words. They always say that words have power. So what would you advise us about the choice of words?
Normally words are used in conversation.
Yeah.
So the words you are using depend on the type of people you are meeting.
Yeah.
You have some social events, you choose the words which suit in that line. We have some business events, you choose words which will endear you to the people you are dealing with.
Yeah.
So words are very strong. You use words carefully and what do you expect to get in return with those words? Are they going to market you, or they are going to make you create enemies? So words, you just choose words depending on the circumstances and the events you are in. For example, I could say when you are friends, choose words which will endear you to them, so that words which are talking, somebody will be attracted to you, that this is a person, when I sit next to, I will add value to my life. But if you just to throw words anyhow, some will annoy somebody, and you may not open up, so that you can grasp to some information, or will hide some of the information you would have passed to you for your better use in the future to grow. So choosing words is very important, and you have to choose words carefully. The person you are talking with could be an employer, prospecting employer. So the way you talk, you will market yourself. You will be the face value of who you are in yourself.
So what's your parting shot?
In parting shot is that life right now, as we are talking, life is difficult. So you have to treat with careful. The people you are looking at, know who they are, know their background. You don't have to move to jump to any conclusion. You move to somebody who has a good beginning, and if from their history you can trace them back to their humble beginning and move on well. Choosing a friend, you look just the way somebody opens his mouth, the first word, you know that he's a rightful person or not. So friends, choose a friend who will add value to you, not somebody who will lead you astray. And the way you talk and the way you look at the face of somebody talks for you before you even open up. And you look careful, be careful with life. Don't rush. Study careful.
So that's it for today, guys. I hope you've learned a lot. They usually say you learn from the best. And you know, he has lived longer than us, and he usually gives us pieces of advice. And from there, you see, I hope you found this video informative, and thank you so much. This podcast is available on Spotify, Buzzsprout, and the Anchor, and here on YouTube. Till next time, bye bye.
Thank you for having me.